Yes, this is me, Hudson George. Now is a new year, January 1st, 2025. Now, this is a new year, but new year, people don't really change when a new year comes. People just make all kind of resolution and all kind of thing, saying new year, new rules, but people don't change. People culture, people behavior don't change with a new year. It's the same thing. Don't bother with people when they say they're making New Year's resolution. People behavior is a culture. Their behavior is how they think. Politically, religiously, socially, mentally, people don't change as they will say New Year's resolution. So in terms of all the wars we see fighting in the world, the one they didn't stop when it was midnight. So don't expect to see the end of political ideology, colorism, racism, whatever is, and tribalism, ethnicity, and cultural domination of one group over our next group. Them things are going to change because it's a new year. New year, people won't change. They will still be the same. With the new year, you're going to see wars as usual. Wars will be fighting. In the Middle East, the war will continue. In Africa, where all the natural resources are, you will see big powers looking for their interests. Tribal groups might still protect the group to be dominant. Dictatorship will continue wherever there are dictators. The new year 2025, you will see political strife as usual. Religious differences. So with a new year, nothing won't change. You know what changed the world? Technology. Technology will bring changes. So if a new technology come, in terms of some scientist or some inventor come up with a new technology, the technology will bring change. But people themselves don't change. Technology forces people to change. For example, religious people who used to say, we're living in the end of time, computer was what? They call computer mark of beast. They call computer satanism, evil. Now all the religious leaders are using the computer to count their money, to register the members, and to preach. So people don't change. It's technology changed them. So when we were growing up, people my age and older than me and some younger than me, when you go to school, they give you a slate and a pencil. Now, children 5 years old going to school, if it's in January or September or when this year, because we're in a new year, They will give them a tablet. And they will be watching computers, man. Videos and YouTube, restricted ones. So people don't change. It's technology that change. For example, when you watch TikTok and you watch YouTube and you watch Facebook and you watch Instagram and you watch WhatsApp, all the videos you've seen on those social media, nothing is new, so people don't change. Now, the media today is, in terms of entertainment, it seems to be popular as usual in the black culture. So years ago, we used to be watching videos from US, Soul Train, BT, whatever, all black entertainment. We were watching it from the US. Now we have TikTok, you have Facebook, you have Instagram. So people getting their entertainment from those medium now. But it so happens the popular culture now is African culture. Now black people love to dance. We love dancing. So dancing in the world now is, we're seeing dancers from the motherland, Africa. So that means people in change in Africa. There was always dancing. But with social media and so, the evolution of technology, we are seeing all the dances coming from Africa. Afrobeat and soukous music. There's a new beat from South Africa now. A new dance from South Africa. I remember there was one from Ghana they called Zonta. I haven't seen dance coming from Uganda too, from the Lu people, Lu Acholi people. You've seen dance coming from there. So people don't change. It's technology that change. Now, in terms of politics, people don't change too. Technology force politicians to change the way of spreading the propaganda. Politicians, journalists, and so. On the battlefield, technology change. People fighting war with drones. You don't put down a lot of soldiers on the ground. You have drones to fight. Technology also gives the voiceless a voice. So in some countries we have strong dictatorship. They try to censor the media. They're still doing it. So living in a lot of one-party state, they might censor some entertainment and news from social media. They will do it. But, and the reason why they're doing it is the dictators don't change. Right? Now, in terms of the religious people now, they don't change. But to spread the message, they need social media. So even though they don't change, they need social media to spread the message. Because without social media now, the message wouldn't go nowhere. Right? So even though they're preaching end time, they have to use social media to use end time. And based on their religious belief, they will have to use modern technology in the church. And so people will change with a new year. Is when the technology change in the new year or in the coming years, in the future, they're forced to adjust to the technology. But basically, people don't change. Technology change people and conditions. Then you will have temporary change from people in terms of hurricanes, earthquake, migration, disasters. People look like they change. But when things are just, they go back to their own ways. So in terms of Grenada, where I'm from, people don't change. Because if people change, you and somebody might not have the same political belief. Right? So they might mark you and try to harass you because you and them didn't have same political belief. But there are other people on social media who have the same political belief like them. But they won't insult some of the people who don't have same political belief like them, all because of class, colorism, and racism. Right? And also, some of the people who are harassing you on Facebook, if you have a page, and they find, well, maybe you just get some traction on your page. They're trying to distract you. Some of them could be just bad-minded people. They just feel to harass you on Facebook. So they don't change, but they use technology to harass people. And also, there are people on Facebook again who will harass you. You and them could be same race, from the same class, same country, but you don't have the same political belief like them. But according to where they went to school, they might play them as the biggest radical. But they judge the intelligence based on the school they went to locally in the same country like you. They might went to a more what they call, in the colonials they say, oh, that high school was more prestigious. So they feel only them would have sense. So when you're doing something on Facebook, they will try to stop you. And when they can't stop you, they try to insult you or to pick a fight with you. Now, over the years on Facebook, I had to ban one guy for threatening to verbally harass me. So I banned him about 2 years ago. And this year I run to a Grenadian guy who claimed to be a radical. But he been to a Jesuit high school in the south of the island. And because of that, he thinks he got sense, and people who went to Jesuit school in the more other prestigious school in the city, they are the ones to have an idea. And other people, according to where you school, or even though you didn't, where you school or where you're from is less. Right? So I run in problem with this guy too, and this guy was constantly harassing me. I had to block him. Now people don't change. Technology change. So with technology, I could ban him. Then I have people again who will still harass me on Facebook. But the harassing now is just to distract me. I could have banned one or two of them. But I say, you know what? I don't ban them. I leave them on Facebook. But there were two people I had to stop on Facebook because they are out of hand. And they all went to the JZ or Jesuit High School in town, in St. George. And they had an attitude. So I had to ban them. I had to block them. Because what I feel, if you have an idea, and you don't agree with a man or other person idea, you don't want to follow them on Facebook to harass them on Facebook, on Instagram, not so much Instagram, but on Messenger, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Because you're supposed to know everybody's life experience is different. So a personal experience and a political belief is the personal choice or the personal experience. Now, I just be on Facebook, and I wouldn't vex with nobody for the political belief. And if they're supporting a political party and they're on Facebook and you want to engage in a discussion with me and I don't agree with you, but you don't agree with me, but you don't have to try to pick a fight with me because I won't pick a fight with you. But if you're constantly out and over the board, I might have to block you. So people don't change. It's technology that change. So in Grenada, for 2025, I myself don't change. But I move with space and time. As I said, I am not an NNP, I am not an NDC, but I'm a Grenadian. So when I see things happening in Grenada, if I want to give an opinion, I'll give an opinion. Now with the Christmas was coming in December month, and when the parliament meet, and they had this thing about new pension plan, I never say anything because it was Christmas holiday. But I have my opinion on that. So my opinion on the new pension plan for workers, they say, what wasn't employed to the Public Service Commission. All I could say, the new government pay the pension, but they reverse. So the new pension plan they bring in is similar to the PRG, even though they pay the old one that was back to the 1958, that the PRG did screw up. But the new one they make now, it kind of look more like the old PRG one. But I wouldn't, why I say people don't change, is technology a change. I don't want to discuss that tonight. It is up for the people who employed, and they have, who are the people, the employees of the government and the union fight out that. And maybe with time, maybe when new government come again, because changes are constant. Perhaps things might be different again. We don't know. And they say Grenada have a lot of oil and gas. So maybe in years to come, it might be different. So I don't want to get into politics. Another thing again, I don't care if the politician is NNP or NDC. As I say, people don't change. It's time, it's technology has changed. So New Year won't change them. Whether the politician, a female politician, is a NNP or a NDC, I think you could oppose them politically, but don't disrespect the female politicians. Senators, if the senator in government, elected or selected, or if them is opposition leader, or if they are senator in the present government and they're doing jobs for the community, respect this female MP. Because it's time as a black country, black people must respect one another. Your mother is a woman, your sister is a woman, your auntie is a woman, your daughters, if they're small, they will go to be women. And you could have daughters that are big women. Right? Your wife is a woman. So I feel if a female politician on Facebook and I having a discussion with them, and I don't argue with government politics, I won't disrespect the female politician. I will just discuss with her what I don't like in policies. But we must respect one another because women are human beings. So anyway, with that, I done till I come again. I gone till I come again. I'm out till I come again.